I'm going to quickly go over the any percent route for the 1.0 any percent route for Chicory. When I was picking it up, I had a harder time with some of these clips than I've had with any other clip in the game, and I didn't see like a video or a guide on it, so I just wanted to throw something together really quickly. I'm not going to be covering broom skip. I'm not going to be covering the specific routes more than just showing you what the movement is. I'm just going to be showing cafe skip, because that's the first thing you do, and the two power skips, for lack of a better term. And for anything more specific, like if you're doing the boss fights or if you need more help with the routing, you'll want to hit up the Discord or look for the other Chicory guides, especially on my channel, but any other Chicory guides should be able to help you out. First things first, into the luncheon cafe. I'm a save and quit and hold a save state here in Notepad++, reload, save, and come back. This flower pot's going to help you get out of bounds super easy without using any abilities. In fact, if I had the broom or if I had nothing at all, I could still go out of bounds here. You're gonna hold down and tap left. And what I have been doing every time I say this is holding left and tapping left. So one hand, you don't need to move with two hands. This is really easy. I'm gonna hold S and tap A. Boom. See? Super easy. Get back in bounds here. Yep. No, nope. Do that. Save that. And should be back in bounds. Hold S, tap A. Boom. That'll get you out of bounds. Now you can do a lot of things from here, but let's keep stick to the speed route. Right, down. It'll take you to the first boss fight in the speed run. This will eventually unlock the ability to jump. We're not actually going to go into the cave. We're going to whoops, don't go into Nibble Tunnel. We're going to jump clip here to the top. We'll end up here. I'm going to use this as a save point in Notepad. We want to get up on this cliffside here because our next step is actually the top of the Wheeler Tower. We have jumps, so we have everything that we need to beat the game. We can go beat the game right now, so that's what we're gonna go do. Jump over here, just a regular jump, no need to save and quit. Go right. You want to be careful here. You're not gonna fall back in bounds if you come up, but you're just gonna lose a little bit of time. You want to try and get into this little nook here. It's kind of hard to point it out, but this little nook where the ledge moves slightly to the right, you can jump right from there. You get over here and just hold right as you move up a screen. That'll get you out of bounds over here. Now we'll cover what happens if you end up back in bounds from here. We'll cover that towards the end of the video. Now what you want to do is move to the screen to the right and spam that jump button. Spam that jump button. And this is really this is the first part I had a lot of difficulty with, and now you can see I am back in bounds. But we're gonna cover that at the end of the video, so let me get myself back over there. Now I've been told this is a frame perfect trick. I don't know if it's frame perfect or like close to frame perfect, but you're probably gonna want multiple jump buttons here. Because you really want to be, as soon as you get the screen transition, you want to jump on the screen on the right. And when you get the jump, you hold down. And that'll let you stay here without transitioning back. Because you don't have any kind of swimming ability to kind of do what you do for like the mountain super swim and hold swim rather, on the screen transition to stay. There you go. Oop, I didn't hold down in time. You can actually hold right and down. You can do that. I don't know why I'm not doing it. There we go. Now, you'll notice the first time I did it, I wasn't holding right and down. I jumped and I was still out of bounds, which is where you want to be. And once you're out of bounds over here in this gray area that I'm going to paint bluish, you want to head south from the present. If you end up in here, that's okay. Because all you gotta do is hop down here, and just like with the flower pot, just clip out of bounds right there. It's that easy. It is literally that easy to clip out of bounds here in 1.0. Boop. And just head south from this present. Boop. All right, now this is gonna take us to our net. Oh, what happened? Why did I end up over here? I'm soft locked here. Hey, so that mistake I just made, I just figured out what the issue was. And the issue is you need to skip the cutscene here. Technically speaking, world record run. It's closer to this left star than the middle of the present. I'm pretty sure that wasn't it. You just have to hit skip cutscene. Otherwise, Pizza will do the cutscene shuffle where he is moving during a cutscene to try to get in the position, and then we'll just teleport there. And if you end up over here, your run is toast. You need to do a jump clip to get behind these roots, these vines, whatever you want to call them. You're gonna come over here in this far bottom right corner, and you're gonna jump up right. You're gonna jump straight northeast. Hold up and right, because once you're in this corner, you won't move out of place. And jump. And if you just jump, you'll notice it'll reset you. It won't reset you to quite the right spot. You want to make sure you're really in the nook before you jump. And now I'm going to use a little bit of pause buffering, and I will also overlay the image of the frame you're looking for Pizza's somersault. But you're looking for the brush flip. You can see, you might have been able to see, you're really going to need to look at where the position of the brush is when I hit the pause button. You can see that's more at like pointing at 1 o'clock. What you want to do is get the brush pointing to roughly like 1 minute on a clock, if that makes sense. 1 o'clock's way too far. 12:30 is way too far. You want it to be like, if it were a minute hand, you want to look at it as a minute hand. You want it to be at like 1 minute. You don't want it to be straight vertical. You want it to be a little bit past. See, and I'll see if I can get a snapshot of it, and I'll grab a screenshot from the Discord. It wasn't quite straight. It was a little bit clockwise of straight. You're gonna save and quit, and mash your skip cutscene button. If you don't have a skip cutscene button, mash that pause button and hit skip cutscene, because you need to skip the cutscene right now in order to get back to the title. And when you load in, I'm not going to touch anything. When you load in, you want to look for this position, and hopefully, if I got it right, all you do is hold up and you're in the tree. And you're going to do that clip twice. Now this I can reset and show it again pretty easy. Again, get in the little nook. Too early, too late. Too early, that's too early. You see, it was a little bit vertical. I'm going to go ahead and show what happens if I do it there. I'm betting it's not going to work. Nope, see, I wasn't quite far enough. You can pause buffer it by using my default keys E and escape. You can try to pause buffer it. That looked good. That looked good. That did look good. Oh, but you know what? I held up and to the right. You really need to just hold up. I learned this a slightly different way when I first found this clip, where I did hold up and to the right and did 2 jumps and 2 save and quits. So this is a lot more efficient. I just got to unlearn a bad habit. That looked good. Continue and hold up. Oh no, that wasn't good. You can see you're looking for a very specific frame. It's very precise, which is why it's nice, oops, that you can pause buffer it. I might be in trouble here. But again, if you end up in this white area, you're unsteady, you gotta reset. You end up down here somehow, you're definitely out. If you end up out here somehow, please clip that and show people how you did that, because that might be useful. But you're also probably screwed. From here, I could hop up. All right, good. I was lucky. I was lucky. That looked nice. Yeah, you're lucky. I'm like between 0 and 1 minute. It's really 1 specific frame. And you snap frame, same quick. Immediately it works every time. I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to feel for. I do have no frame. Once you do it, you'll have down. You'll right like. I just no specific to the whole thing, but I have to do one. All right. Oh my goodness. And this is not very helpful straight. So I'm not out yet. I'm just trying to really use and help out. This is a lot. In this board, always 7 different, which is fine. It doesn't really explain how it works. There we go. So, here's the specific to. When you're in the edit here, don't skip cutscene, finish, don't skip cutscene, finish. Ooh, stop check. Do not skip cutscene. Ever finish one scene to the next. Or you'll not finish the scene. You do what you're doing. I'm not going to have it. You can skip text, but don't skip the scene finish. Probably in the run. Don't do it here. I'm not looking for it. You don't know what anything. Your house. No, there we go. You don't keep cutscene finish screen. I know recently. Just gonna make a flashback here. Okay, this is no. Oops. just to show, you can't do the same trick you did before because the plot device trees are in the way. All of a sudden there's really no way to get up there, so you're gonna have to go the long way around. All right, the long way is using an edge clip here and working your way around the dinners. Now you're gonna have to navigate through path without the glow ability, because you need to navigate through path backwards to get to where the present is. So I'm gonna take I'm gonna cut away here to a save file that has a glow ability, just so we can see what that looks like without having to pull up a map or anything. All right, here's the path you're gonna take and what it looks like lit up. Obviously, hop over this first gap, just hold left to the screen transition. You need to hold left here. You're gonna end up want to be here, and you're gonna do a jump clip, whatever you want to call it, over here, southwest to the bottom left, because your goal is to end up out of bounds and in this general area. From here, you're just gonna hold left and jump as needed to get to this screen. Now you'll know you're here because even without glow, the exit's lit up for you, and there should be I think the number of fireflies is consistent, so there should be 3 in the bushes. You'll know you're here. Come over here and just like hold down and push into the doorway and you'll get through. Now I'm going to go do the fun thing of doing this in the dark. Okay, I just remade the save file. I guess I just did another run, air quote, up to the point you'd be coming here to do this trip without any glow, because just doing it on a save file where I just didn't have paint down, didn't know if it would affect the pathing or the visuals or anything like that or not. So if you don't have glow at all, this is what it's gonna look like. Generally hold left. You want to make sure you clear the doorway, of course. Hold left, jump. You should see yourself go by the fireflies, and then the screen transition here, it's closer to this bottom firefly than the top. So, you know, hold down left maybe till you get here. Hold up left for a little bit. Hold down left. You're gonna jump. Try and get the jump clip here to get yourself out of bounds. You could just hold left and spam jump. If you hold down and you end up here, that's fine. You're still out of bounds and you're still where you want to be. You just want to make sure you're up on this screen and then hold left and jump. You're looking for that doorway. There's a door we need to rub into. Boom. Now, this is the later in the video I was talking about earlier. If you're coming through here on your first trip where blackberries stopping you from entering the cave, and it's your first trip to the top of the wielder tower and you fall back in bounds here, you're going to recover it by doing the same thing you're going to do for your second trip up to the wielder tower. When you go in this corner, you're going to jump southeast, and you want to save and quit pretty much at the last possible second. It's not completely totally frame perfect, but you want to be really close to the screen transition there. That's probably too far away. So still too far away. I'll take that. And when you save and quit, make sure you're ready to skip cutscene. And you can either try to go. I've had a couple of different things work here, none of which are super consistent, but if you just hold right, you might be able to get through and just push you out of bounds. If you just hold right, it might squeeze you through, air quote, inbounds, and then push you out of bounds. You could also try holding down or down and right, but you're going to want to hit this screen transition to try and bounce yourself out of bounds again. And then it's the same thing we did before. Hold down right, try and get the jump. Nope, didn't get it. Let's reset. Nope. See, now sometimes you'll end up over here. You're gonna do the same thing from right in here, smushed in the middle. Jump to the bottom right, save and quit. I didn't hit cutscene, so that's not gonna work. Watch. Oh wow, that worked. All right, so it made a lie out of me, but usually that doesn't work. Sorry, I had to stop recording for a little bit. So just to get myself caught back up to where I was, again, just jump southeast, bottom right, however you want to phrase it. Gotta hit the same quit at some point though. Don't let it go too long. Come on. You do want to be close, but you don't have to be that close. Come on. Come on, Sushi. You got this. I'm making it look a lot more difficult than it really is. Here we go. There we go. Let's see if we can get this jump finally. Hey, there we go. Hop out of bounds. Hop out of bounds. There we go. There we go. And then from here, you just go do the boss fight or skip the boss fight as normal. That's the whole run. I spent all that time trying to do it, but that's really the run. I'm not going to cover the boss fight for this video, and there's other videos for that. That's it. And honestly, I think for 100% you're skipping it anyway.